Go. Welcome everybody. Little bit earlier than normal. I normally do one on a Thursday after the show, but fuck it, they've got the update notes, patch notes, new Shadow Ops unit, tech for the Lightbringer and everything else coming out. I just want to give a shout out to a few of the guys on the side chat. This was off the cuff, guys. I really didn't expect to do it tonight. I thought we was going to be running it tomorrow, but I'm no longer going to worry about kick size downtime. They can go fuck themselves over that. I don't care about it. So without further ado, I just want to give a shout out. Knights Media Club, thanks for coming along. TA City, thank you. WC Thunder, as always, brother. Larry, thanks for coming along. Chaos, love you, mate. Mikey, as always. Chris, who else we got? My Life, My Rules. I think I said WC Thunder, but never mind. Let's say it again. And on the panel we have got tonight, we've got Dutch, Hell's Freaking Gates, my dog ate my pot, me, Sir Anton, and the one. If you want to unmute, guys, and say hello.
Hello, everybody.
I didn't realise there's a show going on. Hot in the hot.
Hello, everybody.
Evening.
Yo, how we all doing, guys? We're all feeling good tonight. We're all doing good.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, today's over.
But you got to think.
Grind, yeah.
You got to think for some other players that probably don't get the time that some of us get to play the game. You know, I would love the event to be a little bit shorter, but then I've got to think about other players that have got to work or they've got other engagements.
Before, I think.
Yeah, it's still a grind for that, though. It's still a grind.
I'm actually going to go through the panel. I would like to know what you think on the side chat. What rating out of 10 you're going to give the event? Just give me a 1 to 10, 1 being bad, 10 being good, and I'm going to walk through the panel right now while you're doing that. And I'm going to ask each one of these guys what they thought of the event. And I'm going to start off with me main man, Dutch. Please, brother.
For me, a 4. I barely played. It's just, it's hard to get into it. And it's just boring. And why? Why would you do it?
Yeah, it's true. So what did you give it a 4? Dutch?
Because, I give it a 4.
Oh, okay. And the reason? Because it was just a grind, it was boring, there was no fun in it?
It's nothing to gain, and it's hard to keep motivated, and that's why I'm usually actually I started to play a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, and the day before I think you started very first time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was only really late into the event.
So yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right, mate. You still give the game a go. It's all fine, mate. You've still got an opinion, and it's valid.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next panelist. Hell's Gates. He's gone.
Honestly,
Go
I'm going to go with an 8. Yes, it was boring. I'm not going to lie. But for me, this event, I played it super smooth. Minor complications. I had a logistic issue. I fixed it. And again, no thorium payout on thorium basis. But it's okay. It was pretty smooth. So I'll go with an 8. It was boring, but payout sucked. But that... I'll give it an 8 because it was smooth compared to previous events.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, moving on. Pop.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, I'm the same as Dutch a bit. I'll give it a 1. I'll give it a 1.
Yeah.
I gave up after just after the first couple of days. I gave up. I had 2.6 mil. I haven't got a lot of the tunes that you need for this, and it's just a grind. Like 100,000 just to do the first round is pathetic. You know, just to get a trophy, you could do that 6 times or 5 times, whatever it is.
5, yeah.
And then 900,000 to do the next one, so that's a million to go around for very little reward, which is fucking stupid in my opinion. Shock missiles were fucking fucked. You aim at even just one and you can miss it. The turns when they changed over to HLTM5, they just sort of slide and stutter along the map. When they appear, the turns all like white, like ghosts. I'm not impressed with HTML5. I wish they could have kept it on Flash for the event or started the event 2 days earlier. Really, it's just a fucking bore. And I'm being polite. That's it, just one. I'll give it one.
Well, okay, that's perfect. What you've hit the nail on the head of most people's feelings, I think. And
Yeah.
on that note, I'll move on to. I'm gonna move on to Anton next.
Yeah, I give it a 6 out of 10. Again, the changeover to HTML on that there, last couple of days. Actually, I didn't play. I didn't log on to my main account yesterday at all. I just never went near it. It's just the first time since lockdown. And just a bit boring. But it's just that the time, it's a long time for me, but for other people I understand because they work the weekend and something like their shifts and all that, so I understand that. But the 3 base was a good base, and all the rest was just shock missiles. That's all it was.
Okay, so what was that? A 6?
6.
I think that's one of the worst numbers you've given, Anton. Okay, the 1.
Just a shock missile. There was there's no challenge at all.
Yeah, that's it. The 1, you there?
Yes, sir, I am.
Give your score out of 10 and the reason why.
I'll give it an 8. The reason why is because I actually enjoy the event a little bit. I had no technical difficulties. I never had a crash in the whole event. And for my feeling, the pair was good, but I didn't run coin books, of course.
Yeah.
So the pair was like 3.4 million around. He was actually enjoyable, yeah.
Okay, so he's giving it an 8. I'm going to read out some of these guys on the side chat here that started throwing some numbers up. Might give it a 5. Hello YSY. WC Thunder give it a 5 as well. Larry give it a 3. My Life My Rules give it a 2. Chris Gio give it a 1. Knights Media Club give it a 2. None of these scores are very impressive at the minute. Chaos give it a 3. TA City give it a 1. WC Thunder give it a 7 for the unit. And I'm going to get into my rant, and it is going to be a fucking rant. I would have scored this event on the way it performed and the way the event. I would have gone probably a 7. They lost the point purely for the fact is they're so arrogant and fucking damn right fucking stupid that they couldn't even just put a little side note in the fucking patch notes coming up onto the event and say, look, we are introducing a new turret. It's gonna nerf your Darkstorm's aura. You need to kill that turret to then be able to use your Darkstorm in the bases. Okay, I'm happy with that, but make sure you put it into the event patch notes. You don't got to give us the range or anything like that. Just say, this is a new turret we're introducing into the game, like they did back in the day, some of the better fucking coders for the game. They give us the fucking information that the players needed to go forward moving into the event. And I will give them, and that's reduced it to a 6 for me. The next thing is, I'm hearing it a lot of people, is once they killed these fucking little turret things, their Darkstorm aura was still gone. So no matter what they did, they were still fucking stuck with a Darkstorm that was no longer valuable in the game. Something that they've worked hard to get over the years, and they've got it to a level where they can use it. They should be able to use it. Kixeye have now decided that they want to get away from the Darkstorm. It's not earning them no money in the events. I understand that. But what I don't understand is the just skullduggery. The complete lack of thinking, right. Hindsight, basically. We've got to think about the players. We've got to give them this information. This needs to be posted. Not in a fucking post on the Discord forum 2 hours after the event started. That's fucking disrespectful to every single one of us. So now I'm drawing that down. That's a 5. And there is more things I want to whinge about, but my brain's going 200 miles an hour fucking getting angry about the Darkstorm. HM Chill 5. Jesus Christ, you guys fucked up with that. I mean, it hurts. It literally stings my eyes. It's not that it's bad. It just stings my eyes looking at the writing on the bases. I watch my units move. They move across like they're going to iron the map. Like I'm using an iron to iron my jeans. And then sometimes they just get stuck. And then they carry on moving. Oh, Kia, thank you, bro. I think you was a goat before, but I appreciate your time for coming back for that. They sort of get stuck, and you see one unit stop. Say you've got a group of Helios, and one of them gets stuck, and then that'll leave it further behind the rest of the platoon. Then another one will get stuck, and then it was horrible. And I know that times are hard, and we've got this fucking COVID and everything else. But Jesus Christ, man, they're so fucking happy, high-fiving each other and saying we've done a good job, and hey, you haven't. you haven't, because there's a lot of players not playing the game now, and it's gonna show in the next few months when more and more players are going to fall on the wayside. They're going to give up, because you need to get this fucking game into a state where the players that you've lost are coming back. Otherwise, this game's fucked. So that's a 4 for the event, and HM till 5. I wouldn't even give you a score for that. It's horrible. It hurts you. It hurts my. Who else's eyes hurt using HMTL? Does anyone else's? It fucking stings.
Yeah, but
A little bit, yeah.
not only some of the graphics are not 100%, but I got a little bit of game lag. It's like working on slow-mo the whole time, and that's a big downer for me. That's also a reason why I don't play that much anymore.
So you're one of these guys sitting in the boat where you either have to play it in a really poor state or just not play it at all, and you've chosen not to play it, well, near enough, because I know you only played 2 or 3 days of the event. You didn't play from the start. You left it. War Dog, another member of the panel. Go on,
No,
Dad.
I mean, if you play a game, it needs to be good. It needs to be playable, and if it's play like it's laggy, like your units are slow-mo all the time, it doesn't. It's not enjoyable. And
Can you imagine you trying to do that in a PvP base?
yeah.
You get your ass will be ripped apart in 5 minutes because you got no control on your fucking turns.
Yeah, well, so yes, so that's also a down, and then all the problems they having. I mean, it's really lacking down on your motivation to play. That's it.
Hang on, I have got stuff I've written.
And
down.
I'm not gonna upgrade my computer for that.
No, mate, upgrade your computer for something that's worth it.
City.
Yes.
Like I also noticed, I never mentioned it because I thought it was my shitty PC, but when I was using my Solderners, right, like you saw me play,
yeah,
it was like, it felt like actually I recorded it to look back. When I move them, like a straight line, right?
Yeah.
It goes fast, slow, fast.
Yeah.
Slow.
They sort of get stuck. They get jaded.
Yeah,
they get,
like, it's not like lag, but it's like the frame is the same. It's like the speed is not consistent.
No. And to me, it
really fucked in my head. Yeah,
it feels introduced by Kickside. It honestly feels like it's been plugged into the game. It's not so much they've not got their fucking poor coding right. The coding.
But then I started, like, on my screen, I put my task manager up, right, and I started to record while doing that same base. And every time it goes from fast to slow, I see my CPU go like 100%.
Yeah, it drives me mental. It really fucking does drive me mad.
It slows down because my processor is at its max.
And there's too many people. I am on that Discord. I am on Kickside Discord. They don't know who I am on there. I don't never talk in this chat. But I watch them, and there's got too many of the fucking people blowing smoke up their arse because this is the problem with the Discord. It's become an animal of itself. People on that Discord are looking for positions at Kickside. They're looking to be a DTT or whatever it is. They're looking to become a moderator eventually. So they're going to blow Kickside, smoke up Kickside arse and say, "This is great. That's great. You're doing so fucking great." And then when someone does come on and they go, "Fuck me, this is broken," or they go on and say, "Oh, why is everyone using the holdout fucking boosts?" And they get removed.
Yeah.
You know, because Kickside can't take the negative. Okay, I understand that some people go way over the top. I've been there, I've done that, and I probably deserve the ban. But if I put something in there and I get fucking 30 comments calling me a noob, calling me a fucking this and that and the other, you're gonna get angry eventually. You're gonna get mad and take it out on the fucking on the people that are front line at Kickside. Fuck them. That's what I say.
Yeah, you should get rid of it because it's pathetic. Like you can't even say a word like.
Discord was the worst thing that ever happened to Kickside. It really was.
Yep. And it ruins it for everybody.
Because they've got too many fucking smoke blowers, fucking cog chuckers.
They just they just don't want to take on the challenge. You know, they read bad words and then they feel like they stepped on their little dicks and then they ban you. But instead of ban you, they should actually think, okay, there are so much complaints. Let's investigate. Let's talk. Let's find out what is the reason. What's going on? You know.
The biggest problem right now is that holdout boost is still in the fucking game. How long right? It took some little fucking nerd sitting at a computer to work out how to get all that coding out of the game and put it into a fucking whatever they've done, a glitch, a hack, and they've got that coding so everyone can use it, right? And Kixeye employees that are employed as fucking coders, that's their job, can't work out how to fucking fix it. Tell me how that makes sense when you've got one or two guys that are going through the Kixeye source code and picking out what they need to fucking put into a cheat engine or a fucking whatever it is, Greyside Matter. They know how to do it, but Kixeye employees haven't got a fucking clue how to fix it. It's boggling. It boggles the fucking mind. The stupidity at Kixeye is fucking unreal. And they wonder why we get so fucking angry. I am mad. I'm steaming tonight, and I'm trying to fucking hold back what I want to say, and I really am. I'm being nice at the minute. Trust me. Has anyone got anything nice they want to say?
No.
Nah, for everyone.
By the way, guys. Sorry, the one. Go on. I'll let you finish first.
Like, to anyone that's actually running those boosts, I got 2 of my fingers up, and that means a lot.
Yeah, just get them on video, guys. Taking pictures is no good no more because there are people taking they've got the boosts photoshopped and they're ready to place them and make you look like you're doing it. You need to get it on video.
Yeah, they actually make a fake picture of you with like boosts.
And a moving video. You can't have a static video. Don't feed me that bollocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Sorry, Rob, you were saying something then.
Oh, I'm not done on the subject. I don't want to get angry on it, but it's Kixeye's job to fix it. I don't know how
fucking 100% Kixeye's job to fix it, and we're always it's always the guy that tries to play legit that's getting kicked in the nuts.
You know, like in Man City, like my favorite event comes, like me, Anton, and Dutch Love Invasion, right? You know what? We spend hours perfecting our time, right?
How can you beat someone that's got all them
How
boosts
you
running?
beat someone with 12 boosts running? Like you can't. You can be so good at the game and know every unit. You're not gonna get that time.
It's just a kick in the bollocks to us every single fucking step of the way. The guy that plays the game the right way gets kicked in the nuts, and it's the truth. It's been the truth for the last probably 6 or 7 years. Where it's like, well, it makes you think. All these people are getting away with using and abusing the game, and either a glitch or a hack or a bug. Okay, yes, sometimes we do use bugs. We're all guilty of that, but the hacks fuck me off. They piss me off, and it's like, well, why don't I fucking go off and use the hacks? Why don't I pay these guys and use their fucking hacks? Because everyone else is getting away with it. There's no reprimand. There's no one's to say, right, we've got to put a stop to this. Let's get the worst guy or the worst 3-4 handful of guys and ban the fuckers. Get rid of them. And then make everyone else say, well, if we use them, we've got a chance we might get fucking banned. It's not. It's all about greed. Someone's fucking...
I believe these days you only get banned if you're video looting global or on Discord.
That's the only time I've seen anyone get banned, or completely banned or get a couple of days banned, is if you speak in the world chat and you just act like a pig. That's when you get banned. You get a chat ban, then you get a game ban for 3 days.
I agree on that though. I'll keep doing that. It's good, but if you act like that, you deserve a few days, you know.
No, their logic is fucking confusing. I'm seeing a lot of things being said in the side chat.
If you kill a whole sector with like boost you can have on, they say like don't do that again, and you know, bad boy or bad girl.
Yeah.
There's no.
This is the problem. I truly believe what Knights Media Club saying they didn't fix the flash bugs prior to converting to HMTL5. They waited until they changed the code to HMTL5, then waited for the players to find the bugs for them. Who's fucking telling the truth, and then ignored the bug reports. You're 100% correct there.
You couldn't make that up.
You couldn't, and it's the truth. It is the truth. They've got their little clique at Kixeye. This is the problem. They've got their little clique. They've got their handful of moderators. They've got their private testers, and then they've got their expert players, and that's their little clique. And if you're not friends with one of them, you're not going to get listened to. That's the be all and end all. They really couldn't give a fuck what you say. You've got to be all pally with a Kixeye employee, all pally with a moderator, or all pally with one of them testers. I'm not willing to fucking sacrifice my name, the way I do things to fucking suck someone else's arse. I'm not going to do it. So they can go fuck off. I'll just keep calling them out on a fucking live show and doing what I do best. I don't know about you guys. I don't know how everyone else feels. Have you tried to report anything that you've seen in the game and just got a blank and they've just ignored you? Or they've bottle feed you a little bit, try to make it sound like they're going to fix it for you, but the next week it's still in the game. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Can I?
Yeah, go for it, mate. I need to go to the
similar
toilet
like
anyway. Anton will take over for a sec.
Okay. Go ahead, the one there you were saying there. What?
Yeah, like personally, I don't want to go too much in it, but lately I get also pissed at the game, but I can't ventilate it to anyone. So I started doing it on my friends like you.
It's just frustrating now. You invest.
It's frustration because previously I could go on the Discord or something and vent it there, but in the end you're gonna get banned for your venting. So who are you gonna vent it to them? To your door. There's a lot of frustration in the game.
Stick to home there. You know what I mean? But I don't know if anybody sends in tickets now or records. I don't know anybody out in YouTube land. Do you record your PvP attacks just to catch people out? Do you?
My fucking door. Sorry, bro. Go on.
No, the question
really
was: does anybody record anymore? Do you record your PvP attacks?
Yeah, I'm always recording 99% of what I do if I'm in game.
Yeah, I do see agree. I record, but I usually don't post it anywhere.
No, 9 times out of 10, what it is, even with PvP videos, if I get rolled over by someone, I always go back and then I can watch where and how and what mistakes I made. That's more important to me than anything else. Is I can learn from my process.
Right, that's a good way of a refreshing a post, because you don't go and post on page page commander and all the guy done all this and all. You'll post your hits and your misses as well.
I've before now I've shown people roll my base over and everyone thinks I'm doing that to. It's not doing that to make myself look big or silly or anything like that. I'm posting it because there's something that people can take from their videos. They can literally take. There's a lesson there to be learned for everyone. And if there's nothing to be learned, I won't post the video.
You know what I mean? Because some of them, like you got done some of those event bases with 6 or 7 soul runners, 3 shock missiles, and 30 seconds later the base's complete. But you'll not do that because there's nothing to be learnt about it.
No, it's not skill.
Well, this is the problem. The way kicks are putting bases and things like that into the game right now. None of these bases are a challenge to the players, and I understand that. Who's that just come in? Blade, we're live, bro. If you want to come on a live show, it is an open chat. I was meant to say that on the YouTube.
All right.
We are live, mate. Blade, are you good to go?
Yeah, go for it.
Blade, I think we're going to bring him into the live shows if he wants to come on later on down the road. But brand new to the panel tonight. Give us your rating out of 10 for the event and your reasons why. I've thrown you on the spot here, haven't I?
Yeah, sorry. I was. What's going on here? Hang on, 2 seconds.
It's all right. You ain't got that many people watching. There's only 10 people watching.
Make a fool of me. I don't mind.
No.
Yeah. To be honest, I reckon between 7 and 8.
Yeah. And reasons for that?
Because I suppose it's because I'm getting where I want to be now, if you know what I mean. I've got my base is getting better. My toys are getting better, so I'm being able to do the bases a lot easier. So yeah, I enjoyed myself. I hit 43.7 million, so I was quite impressed with myself. It's the first time I've ever got over 40,
Yeah.
It's good for you.
Okay, so you give it 7 or 8? That's better than most of us. A lot of us give him a shit score.
Yeah, like I say, it's just because it's the first time I've actually had the toys to be able to do exactly what you're doing.
Right. So you're getting to the point. Another issue I've got with this event, I was meant to bring it up, is now the event is basically 3 units or 4 at a push. 4 units are they're the only 4 things that are good in the event, and that's the bounty hunter, the hive, the soul runners, and the Helios. You can go 5 if you want to include the Lightbringers. Excuse me. But all that work we've done before for the Gen 4, Gen 3s, Gen 2s and Gen 1s, all that work, and plus all the uniques and that, it's like Kickstarter don't even give a shit about that. Especially the Darkstorm. The Darkstorm's a big point, and I'm going to keep bringing it up because I understand Kickstarter wanting to remove the Darkstorm from the, make it harder for us to use. It was making the events too easy, so they did what they did to do that. They did it the wrong way, but okay. But then our Devouts, our Aggressors, our Penance, and what's another Gem 4 unit? Devouts, Aggressors, Absolvers, they're all useless. They're pretty much spot on useless. You can do the bases with them, but you're not going to do them like the Soul Runners and Helios and with the Hive and things like that. You're not going to get the same results. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't have the Hive and the Darkstorm, and I still use Devouts and controllers. They've still got, in my opinion, they've still got a good use.
How many hits for what? Say half a dozen controllers hitting one of them helicopters.
I can't speak for helicopters, but for the frame, I just take one at a time. I don't use all 6. I take 6 into a base. I just use one. Can take quite a few hits off the.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is their kill ratio. You're not going in there and killing some of them the big tanks, the T-64s or whatever they are, and them helicopters. They're not going to pick off them because you're going to be backwards and forwards with one of them helicopters for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, but not the helicopter. Yeah, the helicopters I can do with 6, but the turrets. You just take in one, especially if you've got electrical.
Oh, I understand with the turrets, but what I'm saying is the actual units, because you haven't got to just kill the turrets. You've got to kill everything in that base.
No.
If it was just the buildings, then I'd agree with you. But it's not. You're killing everything.
Yeah, but it's the way I play it because I don't have the Darkstorm, I don't have the Hive, so I'm used to going in and out and taking the time, and I don't coin either. So, so I've got not too bad at that sort of doing it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, that's a fair point. So you was doing the whole event with controllers?
Controllers, Devouts, and I've got Helios, but they're only 11.
Yeah, as long as you got Helios, I think level 1s are better than any other unit, any Gen 4 unit.
Yeah, but when the videos come out, most of them are 20. You're watching people level 20 Helios and Soul Runners and stuff like that. Yeah, which makes a difference, in my opinion, anyway. I think
that's fair enough.
But yeah, I'll pick at it, and it takes me longer, but I can keep my damage down unless I fuck up.
Can I ask? You mentioned you give up after 2 mil.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so
right.
So what you're saying is I commend you for doing it with them, but what you're saying is you got fed up with them. There was too much of a grind. So what I'm saying
it's a grind anyway, in my opinion.
What I was saying was 100% correct. Is that using them units made you feel like it was too much of a grind?
Yeah.
And,
but also the reward, like 100,000 for the first round. That's fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
The Kickstarter got no concept of being able to make. Look at the bases they brought out. I like the. Don't get me wrong. The mission tracks 1 to 5. The layouts of them, the way they designed them, most of them bases you could do with aces and a few shock missiles. But if you wanted to go in there and actually use your troops the correct way, the actual payout, the end payout was way too low. And then I don't think even us discussing it now is going to change the way Kickstarter think. They're going to keep on doing it that way no matter what.
We have to say something though. If you know what I mean, have to sort of get off your chest, like, you know what I mean?
Of course, that's exactly the whole point of the fucking business. By the way, guys, we are open tonight on the panel. All you got to do is join the Discord. I'm going to give the link now. I'll give the Discord link now, and you can come and join. If you've got something you want to say, you're more than welcome to say it. If you've got something shit to say, and just being a bell end, you're going to get removed. But yeah, you're more than welcome to come and join.
Damn it, I'm too nice for that.
We've had them before now. We've had a few people come on and all they do is scream down the microphone.
Yeah,
it's a risk I'm willing to take. We have got another Hangouts thing open that we can just shoot into there and I can bring you guys in. So, do you want me to get on to the release notes?
Yes,
Anything
please.
interesting in the release notes?
I don't know, mate. I have read none of this. We've got
All right,
three lots to go through, and I've read none of it. So I can
Yeah,
go
there's
through it,
something
and we can all
interesting.
learn. Say again?
There's something interesting in there with bounty hunter being used in base.
Hang on. Okay, I bet if they fucking made that be able to put it in the base, I'd be pissed off. Anyway, release notes 10.02 release notes. So the following changes and fixes have been applied to Thursday, January 14th, which is tomorrow. It's not today, it's tomorrow, guys. So don't get confused with that. We got the Warpath. We will be getting to that. I guarantee it's the same old shit path that we all know. Boring as fuck. We got the Shadow Ops Gravity Well Chapter 1, brand new unit. I think it's a corpus. It was on the thumbnail. And then we're going to go into the content changes. HMTL5 beta. We know all that bollocks. 2 bug fixes.
I have to go to the shop. I'm going to mute up here. Catch you in a minute.
Alright, mate. Animations not working on all trophies. That should be animate. Am I reading that right?
Mm-hmm.
Animation not working well on all trophies. That should be animated. I think that's meant to say. Bounty hunter could be used in base defense. I think they fixed that 2 weeks ago. Unless they've changed it again. What the fuck are they? Seeing you've lost that loving feeling. Alright. I'll tell you what, you need to get some more viewers on here because you need over 40 likes. 40 likes and I'll sing that song for you, Knights. Just for you. Bounty hunter could be used in base defense. Wasn't that fixed last time?
It was meant to be.
Yeah. Why are they putting out the same fucking bug fixes? It baffles me anyway.
Kicks eye for you.
Yeah, they think that we're stupid. We can't go back and look at the last week's bug fixes and the week before's bug fixes. They treat us. This is exactly how they treat us. They treat us like we're stupid, and that's what fucks me off. It really pisses me off. I don't know. I think we lost a few people. Why is there no one fucking talking to me?
I'm here.
Yeah, I know. Right, anyway, we're moving on to the Shadow
Wait a
Ops
second.
Gravity
Scratching my balls.
and sniffing your fingers.
Yeah, I'm stupid, you know.
We've got the Shadow Ops Gravity Well Chapter 1. I've read nothing on there, guys. I just took the picture and left. So we've got Chapter 1 briefing. Look to the east, embark on new Shadow Ops campaign to earn parts for the upcoming new unit. The Protoss, a top secret corpus vehicle. The Protoss, is it Protoss? So it's not the Gravity Well. The unit isn't called the Gravity Well. It's actually called the Protoss. How do I pronounce that, guys?
Proteus.
Proteus? We're going to call it the Penis Part 2. So, the top secret corpus vehicle, the Penis Part 2, controls the flow of the battle by controlling the flow of the gravity.
No, it's the prostate.
The prostate, yeah, the prostate. So they've got to put a finger up
Gives
your
you
ass.
cancer.
You have to stimulate it a bit, yeah.
They've got to put their finger up your ass to get the prostate. Jesus, what's going on with Kixeye and these names for like close to? Is there someone a bit funny at Kixeye?
Yeah, they're on drugs, mate.
So the prostate controls the flow of battle by controlling the flow of gravity. Aid your allies or bury your foes with this powerful new unit. Here comes the
Oh,
sun.
shit. Yeah.
Here comes the sun, with the Lightbringer tech. Get the gear needed to bring your Lightbringers to the next level in Shadow Ops. Be faster or more manoeuvrable while bringing the light. Nothing can stand in your way with this unit by your side. Yeah, it's only about fucking 500 coin per unit to fucking repair. Shadow Ops starts 15th, that's Friday. And that's phase 1 and ends on the 22nd. And that's the following Friday, I think. I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, Shadow Ops points. We know how that fucking works. There's a picture of the Protoss. So it's an air unit, guys. So No good for PvP. Absolutely no fucking good for PvP because the screamer.
Yep, and this one's a low altitude according to the description.
What the fuck? Function, faction corpus vehicle type vehicle. Hang on.
I was gonna say that it says vehicle, but it says low altitude, so it might be
It's a fine
like
vehicle.
escort.
Like a Peggy.
It says vehicle. That to me, what is it? A hover tank?
Yeah.
It looks to me,
Could-
basically they've just, this is what they've done with the Lightbringer. They've ripped off the Helios to give the back end of the Lightbringer. They've just ripped off the Harpies. It's just a Harpies, probably a little bit bigger.
But it's a unit you upgrade in the vehicle building again.
So it's a vehicle.
Yeah,
Targets
like a
air and
Peggy.
ground. Description: armed with long-range missiles and short-range rockets. This low-altitude vehicle. So it's a floater.
Hovercraft.
Does a low
It
altitude
should be.
vehicle still slow down by a screamer?
What the fuck? This is confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
This-
should be same altitude as the escorts, but a vehicle.
So it's still
If it
affected.
makes
If it's the same as escorts, it's still affected by the screamer
Yeah.
because that logic,
Yeah.
the escorts is scrambled by the screamer.
Yeah. Infantry, yeah.
So it's,
Agreed, yeah.
the only good thing is well, no, there is no fucking good thing.
It's flying.
It can
There
deliver
is
the.
not. The only thing that would be good is if it's gonna have a great range or something to counter. You know, I don't know. It doesn't sound good at all.
No, it's confusing as fuck. It looks stupid. If that's a low altitude vehicle like the fucking escorts, it's still going to get affected by the screamer.
Mm-hmm.
They've run out of ideas. They've truly run out of ideas. It's a harpy that they thought. Do you know what? We'll place it closer to the ground.
Yeah, well, it'll get affected also by the bounty hunter because the bounty hunter has the effect like the screamer for low altitude.
Yeah, is that a bug or is that how it's supposed to be? I'm not sure with that shit.
I am not sure, but it's still doing it to me on the chopper on the
So it's-
bounty hunter basis.
It's right. Okay, missiles and short-range rockets. This low altitude can deliver the hurt up to close and from a distance. We don't tell you. It says armed with long-range missiles and short-range rockets.
Yeah, so 2 weapon types, one for close range, one for distance.
Yeah. Is there 2 guys working on this unit? One guy said, "I want to make it a vehicle." The other guy said, "I want to make it an air." And they will, let's cut this in between us. We'll make it a low altitude hover fucking tank, fucking bollocks.
That flies backwards.
Another unit that they're gonna have to pay for the teeth for.
Well, they expect us to make it elite.
I'm just gonna have a little quick look on the chat. Why should both air and ground units be one reason? Challenge 2 game. I bet it's slow as fuck. I left the floater in the toilet earlier. I guess Kick's found it. I'm giving it. Yep, J Monkey, you're fucking spot on. Well, thanks for coming along, bro. By the way, sounds like a similar faction to Sandstorm. Yeah, but the Sandstorm was air. They're confusing the lines, Kickside. There, it don't make sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. In terms of 2 weapon systems, the V5 base was overpowered. No, the V5 base was a piece of piss.
Yeah, it was easy, yeah.
Like, you know what it reminds me of? The flying Widowmaker action.
I actually did the V5 base with a level 7 bounty hunter on its own. I didn't use nothing else. It was easy.
The flying. Really.
The V5, just bounty hunter. The challenge 5.
And you tell me now after the event's over.
I put a video up.
Fuck it.
I actually cleared that base with just shock missiles, Harbinger, and then cleaned the units with Soul Runners. Free
Yeah,
return.
it's a shock, yeah.
Yeah,
If you also do that base, if it comes out as a metal, as a base, yeah, shadow place, thank you, yeah. It comes out as shadow space, that can be done with shock missiles just the front, clear the front. then
I'm going
shock
to call it
missiles
now. Right, I'm going to call it now. The Shadow Ops bases ain't going to change for the next fucking at least month because Kicks are too fucking lazy. And if they do change them, now, it's only because I've called them out on a fucking show and they heard it and they thought, oh, they scratched it. They thought, oh, we can't prove him right. We're going to have to change them. Guarantee it.
Then we can blame you.
No, I want them to change them. I'm sick to death of having to hit the same base over and over again. Same with the thorium, same with the medals. I'm bored. I started this game thinking, oh, this is a really good strategy game. And then they just keep pumping out the same shit week after week, month. And in fact, it's year after year. They keep pumping out. They haven't changed the thorium bases. They haven't changed the medal bases. They haven't changed the fucking any of the other bases for fucking months. And some of them, years.
2 years, isn't it? 2 years at least.
It's an evolving game. I don't mind that they need to bring in more units and a lot. You know, they keep pumping out loads of fucking units. They keep pumping out this, that, and the other. I don't mind that. I can live with it. But if I'm bored, I'm going to stop playing. You've taken away my fun by fucking leaving everything to get stale. You know, you wouldn't eat a loaf of bread after 6 days of sitting out on the fucking side, would you? You wouldn't go back to it and say, oh, this tastes as good as when it was fucking fresh. They need to fucking keep evolving, and their way of evolving is making a fucking, what's this fucking thing? Armed with a light long-range missile and short long-range rockets. Missiles and rockets are pretty much the same thing, so that don't make no sense. This low-altitude vehicle. What the fuck? They must have been smoking all the cracking that they had that day, and they thought, let's do a low-altitude vehicle.
What's next? A high-altitude vehicle?
No, but it don't make no sense, Rob. Low altitude vehicle. It hovers, or it floats slightly above. It either hovers or it fucking flies. There's no in between, is there?
Yeah, well, this one flies, okay?
Yeah, but it's not a vehicle; it's an aircraft. What a bunch of cunts! I'd love to be a fly on the wall in Kickseye and see these fucking idiots go. It is a bunch of monkeys with a typewriter. Eventually, they will get something right. But until then, you've got to deal with the fucking the joggedy joop and the gobbledygook that they're putting out.
Like, you should ask this question to a child. Like, what do you call something that flies?
A low-flying vehicle. I would call it a hovercraft. A low-flying vehicle is a hovercraft. It's something that hovers off the ground. If it don't hover, if it's flying. There's no in between. There's no hovercraft, then low flying vehicle, then aircraft. It's either like a hovercraft or an aircraft. There's no in between.
There is now.
Kickside make shit up as they go along. It's like, fuck. I told you, they're smoking some fucking really good ganja. Fucking really good.
You want to ask what colour the sky is in their world, mate?
Fucking hell. I don't think they see the sky. Where they're living in, they're all in Canada now, or I think there's a couple from Vietnam and a few. There's a few nutcases from Australia. I don't know. I'm just angry at Kickside right now, and reading that load of bollocks. This is a low altitude vehicle.
I think it's funny though.
It is funny, but it's also retarded. It either flies or it hovers.
Yeah, but we had the same discussion when Peggy came out, you know?
It would crash just as easy anyway, no matter what it is.
It's a load of bollocks.
Get shot out, whatever. Yeah.
Should we move on to the Lightbringer tech and see if there's a low fucking... Please. There might be a low altitude fucking Lightbringer tech. Who knows?
Yes, please. Scroll down, please.
Okay, Lightbringer tech. So there's basically a picture of it. And we're moving on to the titanium... I'm sure we've had these before, titanium threads. I'm going to burp and I apologise for that. Effects increases turn speed by 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 and 120%. Slot, fucking hell, drive a train? Am I saying that right? Drive a train. Yeah? Can you
drive it? Drive a train. Drive
a train. Drive a train? Another fucking word they just made that. They're pulling this shit out of their ass, I'm sure of it.
It's drive train.
Drive train. Does anyone drive trains and know actually what that actually does? Is it a term? Is it something that they just
It's an American thing. A drivetrain is usually.
Is it not what powers it? You know, like you got on your push bike, you got a chain that powers it, so it's a drivetrain.
Yeah.
In your engine.
I'll let him off. Maybe it was me just trying to be retarded there. That's my fault.
Yeah, you know, in an engine you can have a cam belt or a drivetrain. That's what that is.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna let him off this one. That's my fault. I feel a little bit pink in the face at the minute for saying that. I didn't understand it. Anyway.
Sorry.
Interlocking rims effects increases movement speed and acceleration by 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60%. And that's the driver. I'm going to call it driver train from now on. Fuck 'em. And it's a rarity. It's a bronze tech. Improved light drive effects increases increases rate of fire by 4, 10, 8, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 and 24%. And that's a slots. That's a weapon slot. Rarity silver. Refracted targeting lens, so it's going to be air, surely. Increases range. Oh no, it's a range. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and 35%.
So
Weapon
it'll be
slot.
685.
That's percent in it, or is that? No, it's not. It's just range. That's not a percent.
Yeah.
So it's 650 plus 35, 685.
Yeah, plus splash. Well, close to the 700s.
Yeah, the splash is important on that unit. I honestly thought they was going to bring a tech out that would target air, because I've run it in a few bases and it keeps hitting the floating turrets. Someone's microphone's playing up. Is there anything you guys want to pull out for special? What you're looking forward to use?
Well, yeah, the speed on this unit definitely needs to pick up. It has the same speed as the caretaker, and it sucks. Other than that, I seem to like this unit. Something to mess around with and get used to. Learn it.
Yeah.
Try it.
I'm just going to wait until he puts the video out, and then I'll learn a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to test it in PvP eventually. It's not like always. Someone's microphone is playing up heavy.
But this unit cannot hit air, actually.
No, I thought it would, but when I run them into a medals base and there's a floating turret, they shoot at the floating turret, but they don't do no damage. They just keep firing at it. They get stuck.
Yeah. They're not supposed to hit air.
No. But anything? What two? If you could pick two techs from the silver and the bronze, which are the two you're gonna use?
Reload speed.
Anton, your mic's playing up rotten. Anton.
Judge, not Anton.
Yeah, it was
Was it?
Anton. It was.
Okay.
I think for me it'd probably be the turn speed. I'm not interested in, because they're going to be going one way.
I think movements, increase movement and the range. So try to make it keep up with soul runners at least. You know, something that can protect it from air.
Mm-hmm.
Not soul runners. Soul runners are fast. I meant Helios. Helios a little bit slower than soul runners, so maybe tune of mix both, and should be fine. Turn speed, I really don't care for. With the movement speed, it could be a game changer for this unit since it's too slow.
It is quite a big chunk. What's the move? It's 60% more faster. Movement increases movement speed and acceleration by up to 60%.
Wow.
Debo doxing, fucking hell, Debo. We are on the Discord, bro, and it is open voice. Let me get you the link. Jesus, I ain't seen that name for a while.
Long time. Hello, Debo.
Yeah, bro. There's the link to the Discord, mate. You can come along. We ain't far off being done, to be honest with you. But it's nice to see you. Nothing new. Someone was saying something about their mum. My mum says my dad is real sex machine. No, it is Debo that says that. Yeah, I don't know why you've asked your mum that, bro. Fucking hell. Yellow. We've got ship path to go over, and that's it, guys. I believe there is a new defensive unique coming out. Someone else knows the name to it.
Yes, it's the
Nemesis?
no pro
No,
Protoss.
that's the Shadow Ops unit.
Shadow Ops. Oh,
It's called the Nemesis, I believe.
A defensive unique.
Yeah, and I think again that might be possibly Corpus. I'm not sure. What was the last defensive unique we got?
Ooh, Cardinal thing.
So that was Sentinels. What was the one before that? Survivors. So it's a Corpus. We had the Outback before that, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So it's Corpus. So we're getting 2 Corpus units in the fucking. I think in this month. I'm not 100% sure.
I was probably gonna fuck yeah.
It's nice to meet you. Nice for you to come along and say hello, Debo. Thanks for that, bro.
Now we got 5 vehicles to upgrade.
Yeah, I'm not worried. I'm gonna pick the one. I'm gonna pick the one that I think that's best. This is what War Commander always used to be about. Back in the day, we used to get 2 units for every fucking. We used to get 2 infantry, 2 vehicles, and 2 airs, nearly every event, and we had to pick which one we wanted to upgrade, which one would suit our play the most. That's what it was about. All these new guys crying that they're getting it hard because they can't keep up. No, pick the unit that affects your game the most. If you're using X unit more, upgrade that more. If you're using Y more, upgrade that more. But I don't understand that fucking. It's a what is it? Where is it? Fucking thing. It's a low altitude vehicle. It's a hovercraft. It can't be low altitude and be a vehicle. They're only making.
Oh,
The only reason they're making this a vehicle, and I truly believe, is so the Screamer doesn't affect it. That would be the only reason they'd make it a vehicle. But if they went from the other infantry and things like that, that is the escorts, the Screamer still should affect it.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a submarine, Sydney.
Eh?
It's a submarine.
They should do a fucking unit that comes up under the ground and then comes up in the middle of the base and then eats your fucking CC.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to bring
Did
up.
that with a missile, didn't they?
Pardon?
Yeah, they did.
It's
do
a
that
zombie
with the
missile.
That didn't come from the ground. That landed from the air. And
No, it came from the ground.
No,
No,
it
it
came
didn't.
from the ground.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, why ain't they done more of that shit? Another thing that I want to bring up quickly is the events and Kixeye losing all sight of the bosses. That's what I want to bring up is the bosses in an event. Do you remember when you got a boss base, the bonus base would be a boss base?
Section 4 always.
Yeah. And instead of Kixeye could re-engineer some of these the unique units we've got and put them into the boss base, even the defensive uniques. People
Yeah,
are
because
gonna think, why don't they use them more? Why don't they use the uniques and make them so that they're like stolen technology, reintroduced and reworked to work with that fucking enemy faction? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
yeah, but back when we had the old system, you had to beat the boss to get your trophy, and then people complained it was too hard, and then they changed it.
Yeah, yeah, true.
So,
Anyway, we're going to move on. We're going to get this done. Is anything you guys want to bring up before I go any further? Crickets?
For dinner?
Warpath. It's basically the same shit. Nothing new. Earn honour from hitting 0-0 bases. To improve your skill in PvP. By hitting 0-0 bases, you vastly improve your PvP skills.
I'm gonna hit.
Honours earned based on your opponent's level. So yeah, make sure. This is the hardest Warpath of a 2 or 3 month cycle. Is the one where everyone's 0-0, because you go into a base and you think it's 0-0, and they've got a full loadout. Sometimes it's too late. You put your tunes in and you think, fuck, he's fully loaded.
Yeah.
It's 50% off half repair time. Points in addition to prizes payout at the end of Warpath, you'll have the chance to earn fucking why won't that go? Medals and blood thorium daily, which is 1 blood thorium every 12 hours, and I think it's up to 80,000 medals. 80 plus 40 is 120. I I think it's 140,000 medals every 12 hours. Every PvP attack will earn you points towards the track. Each tier that can reach on the attack will unlock a chest awarding medals, with a final chest also awarding blood for him. That's important. Every 12 hours, get your blood for him. Just log on, get your blood for him, log off, and do that for 5 days. You get a little pink bubble if you hit someone twice. I don't know what this green bubble is. Standard damage protection. I don't think our bubbles are actually green, are they? They've never been green. They're just red. When you get to 4 hours.
Yeah, I never saw a green bubble before.
They've never actually implemented that. You could look
That's
like a right.
better to see, because the normal bubble looked too much to the pink bubble, so now you have a different. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can clearly see if it's a damage protection or a pink. Yeah.
If you're really, really committed to playing Warpath and you really want to look like the world's biggest bell end, you can go for the top 100, and you could have a really like pink dildo base set up.
Are you gonna get that this time?
No, I'm not getting that shit.
I'm gonna force you to get that. Yeah.
You won't force me. Prizes: top 100 players will now receive the champion base. Well, yeah, top 100 will receive that. So when you jump into a sector and people are scatting around a map, you stand out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Chest is 20,000, 40,000, 80,000 plus 1 blood thorium. And the payout is exactly the same as last time. Do you know what though? Has anyone got anything they can upgrade with blood diamonds anymore? Or we just saving them? What have you got?
The BFG is on level 9.
Oh yeah, because that's a game. Rob, you need to get that. That's a game changer. You can you can bubble it, but just that unit you can bubble the base.
I'll make it max soon. Yeah.
Get it maxed.
Yeah.
You can't bubble me.
No, if you use that and the LAVs, 100% bubble every time, guaranteed.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Max them out.
I don't have BFGs max yet.
You ain't got a BFG or the lavs maxed.
No.
Every time I hit a base with BFG and lavs, flat. No matter what they got in
Me
there.
too. Yep, me too.
Yeah, pot has as well.
Yep.
I'll call
Yeah,
it.
pop.
But you never tried it, did you?
Yeah, see, you learn something new every day. So yeah, Warpath is great fun, guys. For about 30 minutes, if that. Every 12 hours, just log in.
I just maxed it.
You just maxed it.
How
Good
bad do
job.
I feel?
Good job. You'll be killing people.
Nice.
You'll be known as Rob the Killer soon.
The one killer.
How bad do I feel? My labs are level 1.
Yeah, you do know I'm talking shit, don't you?
Yeah.
I need to go to the toilet. Go on, talk between yourselves, guys.
We're extracting the urine, guys. That's been polite.
Crickets.
Okay.
So yeah, guys.
That's the point, though. What you do with your blood thorium? Some people have 350 plus. Yeah, what you gonna buy with it?
Yeah.
In the old days, you could buy heroes and stuff, but they removed all of those.
I mean, some people say Lav and BFG works for them, but then again, everybody has their style of playing PvP.
Yeah.
And everybody puts their tune together, and they know how to work it. So for me, that tune he just said, it might be super good. I haven't tried it, but what I'm using now is working really good. You should ask all the jumpers coming in.
I'm probably flat right now. My base is completely empty. I'm not going to load up with no shit.
I've been watching.
Knights Media Club has said their legendary are pointless as they're obsolete. Yeah, the shelf life at Knights Media is not very long for these units.
That absolutely pisses me off with the legendary units. It's Kickstarter refusal, especially with the ones where a lot of people spent a lot of coin. The Legion, the Phantom, and whatever other ones that cost 950 coin. Kickstarter's refusal to go back to them and then say, right, let's give them a little bit of tech. Let's make them viable in the game again. You know, they did try it with the Raptors. They added that 30% off the Screamer tech. That was a load of bollocks. It needed
Legendary Hellstorm that came out. I actually like that unit. It's 20.
Yeah, you can bring it my base all you want, mate.
No, if it's screaming, you can use it.
Exactly. And who hasn't got the screamer?
Yeah.
That's the biggest fucking problem with the game right now, is everyone's running that screamer, and then Kickstarter, they realise how much money that screamer made. And I'm talking honestly, people will say, yeah, but it makes my base tougher. Yeah, but it makes every base you hit tougher.
Yeah.
That screamer fucks the game. It's a fucking horrible unit, never should have been introduced, but Kickstarter realised how much money it made because people were hitting with 3-4 tunes of air before they... It's crazy. It's a stupid fucking unit. It never should have been fucking introduced into the game. But they've got fucking idiots. They've got 12-year-olds working there. Not even 12-year-olds. They've got monkeys working at that fucking company. They're fucking idiots. Right, last notes, last words, guys. If you've got anything to say, I'm going to go to the shout-outs. We've been running for an hour now. Nothing?
Nothing to say at all. Nothing to say. Probably.
No, I'm good.
Nothing. Okay, I'm going to start off with the brand new guy. You know how this works, don't you, Blade? The shout-outs?
Nope. Go on.
You just give a shout-out to your sector and everything else. Say thanks for coming along and all that.
Right, okay, well, I'm in Sector 155, and I shout all of my friends in that. I'd like to thank you all guys for letting me come into your live chat. It was an experience I haven't done before, and I have now. And just thank you very much.
Perfect, mate. Spot on. Thanks for joining us as well. Dutch, are you there, mate?
Yes, shout out to YouTube, all the viewers. Thanks for watching, and all the viewers that will watch the show later on. And shout out to the new member of the panel, and shout out to the rest of the panel.
Perfect. Hells?
Well, first of all, shout out to the people in the side chat. Shout out to the entire panel. And shout out to City for doing his live shows and being a voice. Also, shout out to Kickside, because I know they listen, but they stay shut. And in one ear, out the other. Last but not least, 55 is king, and you can all get it.
Perfect. Who's up next? Let's have a look. My pot.
Yeah, shout out to YouTube. Thanks for coming along and listen to a lot of shit, especially from me. Thanks to the panel and the Kickside and Discord. You're just fucking pathetic, sad tossers. Like, it's as simple as that. You live in a sad world where you can't listen to probably constructive criticism. Yeah, there is some bad stuff, which is understandable. But you probably won't make the Salvation Army, let alone any other fucking armies. That's how tough you are. You're fucking pathetic. Shout out to the panel. Like I say, I don't think much, but thanks to City for putting on the shows. And take care, everybody. Cheers.
Okay, perfect. The one? I think he's gone. And Tom?
Yes, thanks again there. Sorry I was a bit late there and that there, guys, and that. But again, thanks, City. Thanks for the show there. And that there, all the panel members. Just wait to get the right name here. The new panel member, congratulations. Welcome aboard, Blade there. Good luck to you. You spoke very well there. And
Thank
to
you.
everybody out on YouTube land there, keep in touch. Keep all your ideas and videos and the new unit coming. If you've anything, tips, it'll help everybody, just not myself. And that there, I'm not a very good video person in that, but thanks again, everybody in YouTube land there, and you all take care of yourself. Stay safe out there and keep it classy.
The one, are you back yet? I guess he's not. Right. As always, guys, I appreciate your time and effort that you come and join these shows. All the regulars, all the new guys listening in. I truly do. We're blessed to have you sort of guys around us. It is great. Hopefully we carry on doing this for a while to come. I'm not sure if we're going to do a live show tomorrow on the actual downtime. Maybe we'll do a show and just slag off Kickside for an hour or so. Who knows? Like pretty much the show today.
Okay.
Anyway, I hope you're all staying safe. I know it's a bit shit out there and everyone's fucking having to do things that they not normally used to doing, but let's keep it together. Let's keep playing War Commander and let's fucking enjoy the game. Ta-da, guys.
Okay, shout out to Banzai. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, take care all.